we become a victim and we will file charges.
And speaking of consequences, if you're out there mudding in Jim Wells County and your truck gets stuck in the mud, Sheriff Bueno says the towing company will then take the vehicle to an impound lot where you'll have to pay to get it out. And yes, charges will be filed. Joe McKenzie.
All right, thank you, Rudy. Well, Ray High School Principal Dr. Cecilia Sissy Reynolds Perez is leaving the Corpus Christi Independent School District, but she won't be moving too far. The award-winning educator will now be taking over as assistant superintendent at the West Oso School District. She will be in charge of curriculum and instruct with the district. Dr. Reynolds Perez was chosen back in April to join the Texas School Safety Board by Governor Abbott. That board focuses on creating policies to prevent school violence.
The city of Port Aransas received some helpful advice this week as they continue to recover from Hurricane Harvey. Experts with the Urban Land Institute are there to offer some tips and recommendations on how to revitalize the city. The week-long conference sponsored by the Port A Chamber of Commerce. Some of those recommendations